Hello and welcome to the Market Common. Today we're going to be visiting the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar. This is located within the 810 bowling alley off of Reed Street, around the corner from the Barnes & Noble. This day we arrived at opening slightly before 2 o'clock, and there was already a line. It took about 20-25 minutes from start to finish to get our milkshakes, and there was still a long line out the door by the time we were done. So keep that in mind. This place gets busy, so you may want to plan on getting there early. Now, the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar is not a new concept. It's kind of a fad right now. If you go down to Central Florida, you're going to see Toothsome Chocolate Emporium. You're going to see the Planet Hollywood. There are a lot of locations that do these wacky milkshakes on top of a jar with everything from a slice of cake to a donut to, as you're going to see shortly, a Pop-Tart. As I said, this is kind of a fad going on right now, but the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar this location is the first of the, what I assume, a local franchise, because there's another one opening in North Myrtle Beach soon, and I believe one in Gatlinburg, Tennessee, which, if you're familiar with Gatlinburg, is basically a sister city to Myrtle. It's Myrtle in the mountains. The variety of milkshakes this place has is mind-blowing. And I'm just going to go ahead and say this now, that they are not cheap. You're looking at $12 to $15 a milkshake, depending on which variety you get, because, as I mentioned earlier, you might have everything from a cookie on top to a whole slice of pecan pie. Look at these things. They're outrageous. And if you're a fan of Bluebell ice cream, you're in luck, because that is the ice cream they use here at the Crazy Mason, which makes for an excellent milkshake treat. At the time of recording this, it was about 2 o'clock shortly after, so you can see that the seating for the bowling alley restaurant at 810 was being utilized by the Crazy Mason clientele. I imagine it gets a little cramped in there later in the evening when the restaurant's actually functioning and everyone's getting their milkshakes as well. As you can see here, everyone's sitting around getting their milkshakes, and here's the empty restaurant. For this trip, we got 3 milkshakes. We got the pecan pie milkshake. We got the, I believe it was called the Big Top. It had cotton candy and funnel cake. And then we got the breakfast style milkshake that had a Pop-Tart and Fruity Pebbles on it. All 3 of these milkshakes and the desserts on top were excellent. They were absolutely excellent. And when you first get them, if you're familiar with these styles of milkshakes, you might think to yourself, oh, these are a little bit smaller than I'm used to. As I alluded to earlier, Toothsome Chocolate Emporium in Orlando does this exact same thing, but they're a little bit bigger. But honestly, the portion size is fine, because you're not going to finish this thing if it's any bigger than what you see here. Everyone around us was taking plenty of photos for their social media posts for these milkshakes. And when you're done, very cool, they have a rinsing station where you rinse out your mug, because the mug with the logo is in fact a souvenir for you to take home. Now, here's a big delineator between the Crazy Mason and the aforementioned milkshake shops, is they give you a glass mason jar with the logo. All the other places are typically plastic, so big thumbs up there. That makes the price of admission for these milkshakes not hurt so much. So there you have it. That's the Crazy Mason Milkshake Bar at the Market Common. If you've been there already, comment down below. Let me know what you got and if you liked it or not, because there are dozens of options, and I will be back to try some others. Till next time, everybody, take it easy.